Okay.
We are on Route 113, heading for Route 112, which will take us out into Kellam Bay, Neah Bay. I forget the name of the point, but it is the most northern western point in the contiguous U.S. So this is pretty cool. Right out on the very tip of the Olympic Peninsula. As per normal, our good old two-lane roads. This is running through the hills, and as soon as we get up to 112, we should be running along the coastline. So we'll update shortly when we hit the coastline. Well, this is almost like Cape Breton-ish, with the size of the road, 20 miles an hour, narrow, curvy all over the place. And oh my God, so the only thing missing here is like the 300-foot drop. But this is pretty cool. We're not out to the point as of yet, but we're, something like 11 miles from the point. Yeah, 11 miles from the point. Going 25, 30 miles an hour. So with any luck, we'll get there by tomorrow. This is crazy. But it's so cool. Stop it and restart. All right, so we finally got set up in a campsite. Well, not really a campsite, it's an RV park, but there's nobody there, which is really cool. So if you got to do an RV park, it's nice when they're empty. And we're shooting up the road right now to get to that furthest most point. It's supposed to be about 4 miles up this road. And again, 25 miles an hour, winding through the trees. This is pretty wild. A lot of views of the ocean as we've come up through here. This is pretty neat, but we're definitely out of the rainforest now. Some moss on the trees, not much, but this is really cool kind of forest. Stuff we're not used to seeing. This is Cape Flattery, Washington State. This is out on the Olympic Peninsula, and it is the furthest northwest point in the U.S. Ain't that cool? And we were just up on the observation deck, but it's too windy up there, you wouldn't have been able to hear me. But we made it all the way across. Cool. We are 4 miles east of Cape Flattery, which we've walked out to sooner, and the main reason why we're in this area. So this is Neah Bay, Washington. I don't know what these big chairs are all about, but I guess we'll figure that out at some point. Campton Hobuck Campground. 3 choices that I could find up here, and to be honest, this is it, guys. This is the best one. There's a dry camp section over on the other side, no view of the water. So if you want a view of the water, you've got to become part of the RV park. So I got an empty site next to me, and I just picked up some neighbors off to this side. But I think they're doing the same thing we are, is just coming in for the night. These folks showed up about an hour ago, I guess. So we saw them coming in as we took off. But the beach is all typical beach sand we used to on the East Coast, which is pretty cool. And here, because the sand is exposed, you can actually smell the salt. It was kind of hard to smell the salt in the last place we were in, which was South Beach. And I'll tell you, South Beach is absolutely gorgeous. I'd love to have just stayed there, but we need to move on. We need to get a little bit further along. Marine cover's coming in, so we're going to have the same thing here that we've been experiencing. It'll be interesting to see what happens as we turn the corner and go into the Sound. I'm very interested in that. So our next stop's going to be Salt Creek. We've been told that's a real good place to go, so we're going to give it a try. But this is where we're at right now.